Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a great day. I'm doing much better than I was the last time I spoke with you all. My cold is getting better. So hopefully I can continue to get well and continue to make quality videos with great content to try to help out all the real estate agents out there and even help out some of the buyers and sellers and basically anyone that has any type of real estate needs. Today I'm going to talk mostly to the real estate investors. Um, those of you who have property that you own and that you are renting out to people. Most of those type of investors, not necessarily the fix and flip investors, but those investors who purchase a property, whether it be a condo or a multi-unit building, and they want to purchase it for the long haul to try and rent out the place, rent out the unit, and get some passive income coming towards them. I'm going to talk about. Hopefully, you won't have to go through this, but you may have to. I'm going to talk about how do you evict a tenant. That's something that's going to help me because I am getting involved into real estate investing myself. I'm venturing not away from the selling part of it, but I want to just kind of add the investing part into it, like I just mentioned, for a passive income. So when I learned about what I'm going to tell you today, it has helped me so far, to get a little bit more knowledge in case I ever have to come across this event. Hopefully I won't, and hopefully you won't either, but just in case. Um, so generally speaking, when you evict someone, you need to serve them a 30-day notice, regardless of, you know, that's the minimum requirements that you have to have. Now, depending on how long they've been there, you may have to serve them a 60-day notice. It kind of varies on the state that you live in. Again, different states have different laws, but I know for a minimum, you have to serve them a 30-day notice. If nothing has come out of it after 30-day notice, then that's when you can actually go about processing an eviction petition. Okay, you can go do that through the court system, and then you can get that signed, and that will hopefully make them move. If nothing happens after that, then you can legally call on law enforcement to get that tenant out of your property, your condo or your apartment building. So that's just generally speaking. But you know, I'm just guessing from what I have heard people say in the past that an eviction can be quite messy. So you kind of want it to be as easy as possible. It can also be quite expensive too. So one thing that I would want to do regardless is to make sure that I consult a lawyer about it. That kind of goes with talking with them about serving them with the notice, the 30-day notice, making sure that your state that you follow your state's laws. And again, consulting with a lawyer will help you do that. One thing also that you want to do is that you don't want to take any rent from them, because when you start taking rent from your tenant, it gives them more rights that they have to go against you should this case ever go to court. And it also kind of prolongs that 30-day notice. So if you have someone, let's say you have to serve them, you're in a state where you have to serve them 60-day notice to get out. And in those 60 days, they decide to pay you rent. I have the rent right now, here you go. And if you take it, that's when the 60 days start. So you almost have to start over again. So it just kind of prolongs the process. So don't take any rent. And then last but not least, um, I learned this with anything in life, period, is you have to write it down. You have to cover yourself. You have to have everything in writing. You have to have everything in proof. Um, a quick example of it that it kind of got to my head right now is that my wife, Nancy, who has an Etsy store, and a lady made a false claim against her, saying that, she never helped her out and that she took her money and the product was never sent to her and just all kind of stuff. And if you're dealing with Etsy, you kind of have to, you have the person who makes the complaint, but then you have to prove yourself and prove your point that, hey, none of this ever happened. Here's my proof right here. And then the case is kind of thrown out of the window because, they obviously see that the complaint was false. And that's basically what she had. She kind of had everything in writing and everything for the proof. She had taken screenshots of everything. She found old emails of the conversation going back and forth with the client. So she kind of had a lot of proof to show that, everything that this client was saying was totally false. So yeah, make sure you write it down. Make sure you have the rules in place. Send them an email. That way it's electronic. That way it's always in your email. That way you can save it and just, kind of line out everything that you expect. Um, when you take this person in. And then also when you start to evict them, write down that process as well so they can see when the timeline was for that start. Okay, so those are some tips. If you have to go through an eviction process, I hope you don't. Hope I don't. But you and I can be prepared in case this event comes about, and we'll know exactly what to do. I hope this was helpful. If you want to reach out to me on social media, you have my contacts below in the description box. Um, like always, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this is helpful for you. If you know something about eviction that I might have left out in this video, please leave me a comment and let me know something that I might have skipped out of, because that's hopefully what I was hoping to do by making these videos, is to help other agents, but also kind of make a community to where if someone else knows something that I might not know, maybe I can learn from them. And that's all that this is about, is trying to help each other be better, grow our business, and move forward. So thanks again. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, and we'll talk to you guys later on. Take care.